Hey everybody, welcome back. We were just talking about Boob Guy from Little Nicky. Remember that movie?
Yeah.
Little Nicky. My name's Nicky. Someone calls me Nicky6 at the gym as a nickname.
Oh, heck yeah.
What is it, guitar player from Motley Crue. His name is Nicky6. I'm like, alright, I'm okay with that. I'll allow it. Someone, business has been slow for training at the gym, so I'll have to, I pretty much become Cinderella and got to get on my hands and knees and clean the place. And you know what nickname I got from an attractive lady? Cinderfella.
Cinderfella?
Oh, heck yeah.
I'm like, I told her, I'm like, can you please keep calling me that? That's probably the best nickname I've got in my entire life, besides douchebag, annoying, Nick the Dick. You know, all my favorites.
You gotta let her know that you do like home stop bys as well, and you always handle with care.
Oh, slippery when wet.
Yeah.
That's my.
It's like my grandfather always said.
Uh-oh.
If the women don't find you handsome, they should at least find you handy.
Hey! Oh yeah, I'm not a very good like. Oh, is this like handy as in like know how to fix things around the house? That type of handy?
Yeah.
Oh,
Like
okay,
if you're useful, then
Okay. That's definitely not me. I just got the handsome part and the
there you go.
self-absorbed part.
To realize when you shoot a missile really close up, your eyes reflect in the heckin' visor.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, it's pretty. You know what? They had that mechanic, and we talked about this on the first session we recorded. That was like aeons ago. They had that a feature on the original GameCube version, which I thought was like, whoa.
Wasn't this a launch title too?
No, it was not. It came out. I think
it was like close to launch
Dude,
though, because I remember
there
when
was
this
so
thing
much
came out-
hype for this fucking game. It was crazy.
Oh yeah, they kept showing it on X-Play too, because the graphics at the time were insane.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, first.
From that
I think they
Yeah.
upgraded from the DS game into this, right? And then that.
It was this. It was
Well.
this first, because the DS
Oh.
came out like maybe 4 or 5 years later, or something like that.
Yeah, this is a remake of the OG one.
Oh, I see.
So
This-
Metroid started as a side scroller on NES and Super Nintendo, and then this was the GameCube jump to 3D. So
It
it
was
didn't do
first 3D.
N64, but
No, but
which is a good thing.
It went from side boob to frontal boob shots.
Side boob. boobs.
So
Oh, yeah.
the thing is that the Prime series is its own thing, which I think is kind of, it's almost like a spin-off series, and it fucking works. It's like one of
It's
those.
like a retelling, yeah.
It's really crazy because a lot of games that went from 2D to 3D. Castlevania didn't do so
Oh,
hot.
God.
Did not do so
Oh,
hot.
there's a above that thing. Yeah, there's a glowy
Oh,
hole.
I like your glowy.
Oh,
Oh, glowy. Oh yeah. I'm trying to get to there. I appreciate the help, everybody. Thanks a lot. Means a lot, man. Means you're, trying to make the most out of a silent game.
oh yeah.
Oh shit. But I did want to talk about Metroid Shaded. So Metroid Prime 2 Remastered is close to being finished. Your thoughts?
That's gonna be hype. I really hope they just do the whole trilogy.
Oh, I could finally play Metroid Prime 3.
So let me tell you why that's possible. They literally released all of Pikmin again. Like Pikmin 1 and 2 got a remaster, 3's on there, and now 4, and I never thought that was going to happen. Also, Super Mario RPG's being remade, comes out in September, right? Like,
yeah.
or October, whatever. They will definitely do 2 and 3. There's no doubt about it. They're seeing how much money they're making off of bringing back these games. They're going to do 2 and 3.
It's fucking, oh, fuck. This game was, we were watching the presentation for this, and we were like, what? When it was announced, it was a big fucking
that blew my mind.
It blew fucking shadow drop of Samus Aran. I was like, oh my god. And then Pikmin 1 and 2 was a shadow drop.
So I always talk about my mom's favorite games.
Yeah.
Metroid Prime trilogy, that's my, like, these games are my sister's favorite games of all time. She fucks with Metroid so hard.
She's like, yeah, take that, bitch. Fuck you.
Yeah, she's played like all of the Metroids, so she's been waiting for 4 the entire time, and she
Oh
is
my
so
God.
hyped.
It's like another Hollow Knight Silk song.
Yep, so she's been waiting.
The thing is about
and waiting.
Metroid Prime 4, that went through a whole reboot. They had to start development over because I think they had to change engines or something, or a new
Yeah,
new
something
staff.
like
I don't
that.
know, something crazy.
It'll be good.
It'll be good, and I'll be wet for... Ah, fuck. And now I'm really wet.
Uh-oh.
Oh, yeah.
I can't see, man. Where? Oh, it was on a timer. Fucking A. Yeah. That... yeah, we talked about this also shit when we played Mario 3, your favorite game. The fucking... I'm telling you, dude, the Mario RPG remake, I was like, okay, Nintendo's gonna fucking hit my balls so hard with a curveball, and that was definitely the curveball into my balls was the Super Mario RPG remake. I was like, I love you, Nintendo.
Yeah, when I was watching that direct with the boys and that part happened, I was like,
oh!
what? Yeah, it was insane. They showed off so much cool shit.
You know what's crazy is that Nintendo and Square Enix are like homies again, because they were just like best bros with the Nintendo back in the day. It's like, hey, you want to do another crossover game? Sure, man. Let's remake Super Mario RPG. And then guess what? They're gonna fucking see how much money they're gonna make off of that. They're like, damn, we should make like a fucking sequel or some shit to Mario RPG.
I think the main issue with their relationship is that Square wanted to push graphics, and the place to do that at the time was the PlayStation. So they kind of had to, like, well, they didn't have to, but for resources and stuff, like,
yeah, that's true.
I think that's the big switch, right? And for a while, Nintendo, you know, they're I mean, it's obvious, like, their consoles are not built to run, like,
Final Fantasy 16 looking games? No.
Yeah. And it's just, I think that's been the problem. But Square, like, they've been releasing a lot of, like...
Dude, I made a couple of videos.
Square stuff.
Yeah,
like,
I made a couple of videos recently, and I would post their wiki pages of all the games they released this year and last year. Dude, it's like 5 fucking rows. Or I have to scroll down like 5 times. I'm like, Jesus Christ.
yeah, they've been pumping them on the Switch.
Yeah.
So.
Or just in general, all the Square games they've been doing. I'm like, guys, are you okay? What's going on over there?
Also, Octopath Traveler was pretty badass.
Oh yeah. It's like
Jessie played the second one, and she said the second one was way better than the first one, because it's like the first one was kind of an experiment. Well, not an experiment, but you know, it's never as good as the second. And then the third is usually overstaying its welcome, but
like every fucking trilogy game.
Yeah.
Overstaying its welcome. They should stop making trilogies for, like, I don't know, anything these days.
Fast and the Furious.
Oh yeah, don't make 10 movies. That's a bad idea. You're really spinning your wheels at that point.
Except when Friday the 13th, Jason X is in space.
Oh yeah, well I'm waiting for Jason Triple X when they get.
Wasn't he already in space?
Oh, that was in Jason X, yeah.
That was in Jason X, yeah.
It's an old movie. I don't even know what one they're on now, like 18 or something.
When they get the Triple X, that's the 30th one, and that's when it turns into a porno. That's the one I really should be paying attention to.
The one with Vin Diesel.
Yeah, Vin Diesel's in the. He's like, for family, he just dies right away. It's like, okay.
Jason just takes off his mask. It's Vin Diesel.
For family. Wow, he's beautiful still. Yeah, they are both bald, right? Is Jason bald shaded? I don't remember.
Yeah, he's got no hair.
Yeah.
He's got like little patches here and there, I think.
His
body, he's like a drowned body. Like he's just disgusting and bloated and gross.
Hey, don't talk about me.
I know.
Oh, we're about to face a bloated boss, I think. What boss was this again? I forget.
Hopefully he's in Dead by Daylight. That'd be sick.
A turret. Face hugger.
Oh, I'm facing baddies. This might be like a horde mode type thing.
Oh, yeah.
All right, because I got the wave gun. They're like, here's pirates that require different beams to use. Yeah, how about I use my dig, baby?
Oh.
Can that work?
The wave gun's sick.
Yeah. The wave gun is sick. I'm making waves. I'm popping bottles. I'm going to stop this song.
I really liked Metroid Dread. I played that entire thing on stream, and I really liked it.
Oh, well, might be the next Metroid game we play. Okay, there's one thing I don't like about Metroid Dread. The fact that you can't use the fucking D-pad. You have to use the joystick. It's just not responsive sometimes with Samus when you gotta like turn into a morph ball.
I play with the Switch Pro controller, and I didn't notice any of that.
Really? Fuck. You and I never noticed the same issues. Well, okay, we agreed the same thing with Diablo 4, but I swear. Well, okay. I wish you could still use the D-pad.
Wait, which Switch version do you have?
Dread?
No, like your actual Switch console. There's different versions of the actual console.
I just have the OG.
Okay, yeah, that's probably it.
why.
I have version 2, and version 2's faster. Like
She'll respond to turning into the morph ball better?
Well, it's basically like the
input and response.
It's because there's more RAM in the version 2.
Oh,
so basically, like,
so it's a tech thing.
Yeah, so
Fucking Nintendo.
But that's why, like, inputs, like, yeah, because you always, and I've noticed it because my mom has the version 3 Switch, and hers is, I did a test, her thing loads a Pikmin level, like, 10 seconds faster than my Switch.
What?
Yeah, because she has the latest version. She got the special edition Animal Crossing, which is when they did the latest update.
The console looks fucking cool.
But they don't mention it, but the different boxes is how you can tell. So, like, the pure red Switch box is, like, the latest version, and it's faster, yeah. And there's, like, some little issues. But, yeah, I never have input issues on mine, but mine's, like, the later version.
Damn
so
it.
I'm not sure
So
if your version has an issue, but...
Ah, damn it! It's my...
Because, yeah, whenever we'll play the same games, and then you always say this, you're like, the control is a little weird. I'm like... What do you mean? It was so tight.
I'm on a boomer Switch. Fuck you, Nintendo.
Yeah.
You set me up.
Well, just be grateful that yours hasn't gotten any major issues yet, right?
I'm having an issue right now.
Oh, like my Switch, I think just never turned on, like, ever, like, after a certain point. Like, it just died.
Yeah,
That's really
sad. The originals have some battery
Yeah.
issues too when they first came out.
Oh man. I mean, I got my Switch when Smash Brothers came out, but I don't think they had the second model yet. They took a while.
Yeah, so you're still on the first one. But I've done tests like with Animal Crossing and stuff too, because my mom has the latest one and I have the one in the middle.
Yeah.
And it's actually like very noticeable how fast it loads things.
So it's almost like a Switch Pro, just like like I don't know, a little special.
Oh yeah, no, like that's why Pikmin 4 is on her Switch.
God damn it! Fuck! I didn't know
was
they had a
like-
third model. I'm so behind.
Or whatever yeah. But
On the duplicate.
and they don't
sales
mention
and
it
OnlyFans
because it's
only
like
wears.
I guess they don't want to say it's like a better version because then that would make the previous versions feel kind of shitty, I guess, for people who
That's
got
the whole
previous
point,
versions.
though. People be like, "Whoa, it was fancier version. I want to go buy it."
know.
Well, yeah.
But yeah, no,
Yeah,
her
Timmy.
her Switch loads shit like so much faster. It's actually incredible. Like I did a side by side with Animal Crossing, and she can load into her town literally 30 seconds faster than I loaded into my town.
That's.
I think they need a whatchamacallit. You know how you have the dock system where you plug in your Switch and then you have the whatever better FPS and stuff like that?
Oh, yeah.
Her,
Like
her dock is the better dock too.
Yeah, like have a handheld dock system where you just plug it into the back of your Switch, where it's just like an extra oompage where you can have that in the handheld system itself.
It
would
looks
be
like
pretty cool.
it looks like the next Switch is very on the way though. They've
That's-
been like there's been a lot of trademarks and like copyright stuff happening for something new,
Yeah.
and I think it has to happen that like at the end of this year for Christmas, or that would have been announced already. So it's probably going to be next year, but it has to happen next year.
Yeah.
Like it has to.
Shaded, you pretty much described what happened to Sega when the Genesis came out, or the Mega Drive, or no, the Saturn. Shaded, right? They had like 2 extra attachments, like the 32X, and then this other bullshit thing, and it's like, Sega, what are you doing? And then, I mean, you've seen the Angry Video Game Nerd episode of that, where he has like all those attachments that he can't plug the Sega console into the port because he needs 3 giant things.
You need like 2 power bars to plug that fucker in.
Jesus.
Yeah, he needed that space for 3 power bars. It was fucking crazy.
And you gotta remember, in the fucking late 80s, early 90s, you had 2
those things
plugs
are
in
dangerous
the wall.
as fuck.
You had 2 plugs in the wall, And buying a power bar back then, like you couldn't go and buy like at Walmart. I can buy like a $20 power bar. If you know it's cheap. If you want a good power bar, you should actually invest. Like if you're hooking your computer, something important.
Yeah.
Because like my fish tank was hooked to this power bar that was cheap, and it was melting and almost lit my house on fire.
Ooh.
That was during a stream, and Render was there.
Yeah.
It was fucked.
Oh,
yeah,
scary as shit.
It was sparking, and literal like battery acid was dripping out
My
of it.
God, you almost saw a man die on the stream. That's scary.
Yeah, because the fish tank filter fucking exploded it.
God.
So,
poor fish.
but so it's good to invest in things because like and back then too, power bars weren't cheap back then. So
No.
you had to convince your parents to get these extra bullshit things, and if you're lucky, you got them, or if you just were working at the time. But you know, as kids, it's like if you didn't get this thing for birthday or Christmas, good fucking luck, right? So on top of that, you can't like you got 2 plugs in the wall, and back then you're not gonna just be able to go buy like, oh yeah, as a kid, let me go buy a 10 cord plug-in safety power bar to plug all this shit in, right? So you're like trying to plug it in, and you can't, and then you have to convince your parents to buy this expensive bullshit so you can plug in the extra cords.
Play the shitty ass 32X Sega games that are just god awful.
Yeah, so I don't. It was just ridiculous.
What a nightmare. They didn't even have LAN cables and power bars were just such
Those LAN boxes are expensive as shit.
Yeah. Oh my God. The little
The
routers.
worst part too was
Yeah,
when
they're
video...
so small, but they're like $80 to $100.
Yeah. What the
Oh
fuck?
yeah.
Oh man, all this boomer talk makes me think I gotta end the episode. I'm gonna do it. I got a super missile. I got new boots. I got bigger tits.
Super missile.
Super coming in the woods. See everybody.
Bye.